Good morning friends, this is my first YouTube video which gonna help each and every student who are going to write their exams. Of course, everyone in our life have to write the exams. So for scoring more marks, we need to know how to write an exams, what we have to do before exams. So for that, I have a small video presentation for helping you. And first, for getting good marks in exams, we need to elaborate things. You have to elaborate what you have learned. When you elaborate, you will get more papers to write. Means you're explaining something in clear. When you explain very clear, then you will get good marks. So for elaborating, what things you have to focus on? You have to focus on the three things, that is listening, understanding, and reading. Now, when your teacher is saying something in class, please don't divert your concentration somewhere. You concentrate what your teacher is saying, because when you concentrate on your teacher's sayings, that will be helping you, right? When you don't listen, it is not gonna loss for you or for the teacher. It's definitely loss for you. And when you listen things, you understand things very well. When you read, you will understand little bit more. So whatever you listen in the class, you come back to home and take your textbook and read the things whatever your teacher had explained to you. And when you listen and read, you will be understanding subject very well and good. If you have any doubts, you can consider your teachers, because a teacher is always ready to help their students. If you don't read and if you don't understand, then you are gonna get a big problem while exams. So for overcoming it, you listen the classes, you read well, and you understand each and every subject concept. And after learning, listening, and understanding, the next step is you have to focus. Now, before exams, how you have to read, I told you. And now, how what things you have to focus while writing the exams. Now, the first foremost thing is handwriting is very important. When teacher sees your handwriting, it should appear somewhat good. Don't keep more and more overwritings. Write whatever you know properly, with good with cool mind. Write it properly. Give proper spaces and use proper pen and write neatly. And don't focus so much time for handwriting. What is your general handwriting? Maintain it, but make it somewhat better, and stop overwritings. Don't make more and more overwritings. And next, whatever you learned, whatever is the subject, whatever you learned, you will be having some headings. So focus on that headings, highlight the headings, and write the matter under headings. After keeping your headings and handwriting, still you will be having programs, formulas, and diagrams for depending on the subject. Like if you're a student of your computer science, you will be having the programs. Let the program be big or small, understand the program, read the program, and write the program. So when you write the program, you will be getting some marks. That will be helping for the teacher. You know something very well than others. So while writing the programs, write it properly, correctly, related program to the answer. Don't write whatever the program you get into mind. Write your own code, but still that should be related to your subject. And formulas, if your subject like math, science, you will be having the formulas which you have to focus much. So focus that formulas, write the formula, and mm, write the formula under one box. Next, diagram also you have to draw it very neat and well. Don't draw like a rough book. Don't draw like a rough practice book. It is your exam, right? Draw it very neatly with the proper using pencils, erasers, and use a box. Draw that diagram under a box, so that will be drag the attention of the correction paper, or it makes your paper look neat. So after this thing, now the last but not least thing is time constraint. How much you learn, how much you have to write, how much you can write, but you have to write under a proper time constraint. For any exam, there will be a limit of 3 hours, not more than that. In this 3 hours, the question numbers may be vary on the depending on the university, the education you are going to do, Depending on that, your time constraint, your number of questions will be being, but minimum time will be maximum time will be in 3 hours. So in this 3 hours, you have to write your exam properly. So you have to attempt all the questions. How much you have your subject now? You know 12 answers very well. You can elaborate it very well, but you couldn't. You're focusing on the first two answers only, or for you're giving more time for the first two questions. And what about remaining questions? So keep the limit before you are going to exam. Understand what is the important points you have to note it, what are not important. So depending on the time constraint, give each question this much of time, because you know the paper before the exam only. Like, no, you will be having a model paper, so use that model paper. Keep a for one question this much time, this question this much time, and be using that time constraint, you give the answers properly. Keep the required information in your answer and remove all unnecessary information from your answer. According to your time constraint, you have to write your exam. Then you will be definitely score a good marks. So thank you. Thank you so much. This is my first YouTube video. I'm a little bit scared. Still, I did somehow this thing. So if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. And please share to all your friends. And I'm ready to do a YouTube videos on C, Java, and Python, and also aptitude and reasoning also. I'm ready to do it. So if you like and subscribe, and depending on your comments, I I want to make more videos. So if you have more ideas about how to write your exams, please keep it in your comment box. And thanks for watching, and please share the video. Thank you.